We just witnessed history, ladies and gentlemen. Bronny James drafted 55th overall to the Los Angeles Lakers. Just take a moment. Before I get into my spiel, look at this picture right here. This is freaking phenomenal. That's Bronny as a toddler. Now playing with his father, who just came up for all NBA season. LeBron is the only player left from his NBA draft. Let that settle in. The only player left from the 2003 NBA draft, and yet was an all NBA player last season in year, 21? I'm losing count my damn self. Anywho, this is phenomenal on so many reasons. Okay, I'm going to go full screen here because I'm going to go on and go on a rant. Pay attention, listen, hit that like button before I start. This is where we start here. First of all, Rich Paul comes out with reports saying, don't draft Bronny James. If you draft him, he's going to go to Australia to play. You know what I'm saying? So he's basically saying if you draft him, he's going to go overseas and play rather than play in NBA for your team. So you'd be wasting the draft pick, right? Basically forcing Bronny's way to the Lakers. Okay, that's one. On that note, I would like to add, Rich Paul is actually doing a phenomenal thing. He's putting the power back in the players' hands more than anyone has ever done. I don't know why we're not applauding that more. Because the moment an organization wants to trade you, and they trade you literally, we got Jalen McDaniels, who didn't know he got traded. A fan came up to him, recorded him, and said, hey, you got traded to the Sacramento Kings. He goes and says, me? Well, like, you dead ass me? So the professionalism's all out the window. Okay? Now it's time for the momentum to shift. Okay? What Rich Paul is doing is setting a standard. You sign with Clutch, they're gonna have your best interest at hand. They'll make sure that you get the deal that you want. The fact that they pulled this off is freaking phenomenal. But I didn't think one moment that it wasn't gonna happen. Even after watching him at USC, I said, there's no way he doesn't end on the Lakers, especially with the pick that they had late in the second round. It just made too much sense. Too much sense. Now, let's go back to this picture real quick here because I want to talk about the nepotism that everybody wants to talk about, okay? Nepotism has been going on in sports for years, decades, in all sports, football, you name it, basketball, on all levels, from the front office to the coaching to all that stuff. So the moment it happens for a player and a son, everybody wants to be in uproar. No. That's not how this works. We can't pick and choose. We don't call, from my recollection, we didn't make no trip. I mean, no one was tripping when Bill Belichick had hired his son to the coaching staff. You dig what I'm saying? You know what I mean? So now all of a sudden that LeBron get his son on the Lakers, everybody wants to be in the uproar because they're saying, and they're calling it nepotism. No, BS. I don't want to hear not a damn thing because it's been going on for decades. And the moment it happens to someone that is highly hated by the masses, it's a problem. That's my problem with it. Okay? Back to Bronny. I think this is going to be a good year for him because he'll be able to probably play some few games in the G League, get back to the, get back in shape again, get accustomed to playing high-level basketball again because he had that cardiac arrest scare, of course, at USC. And I think he's going to be able to get back to his playing style and get back to himself and does what he does best, man, which is a 3-and-D guy, high IQ, shoot the ball, athletic. I think he'll play well with LeBron. Sounds kind of crazy because LeBron likes guys who can space the floor, you know what I'm saying, and play defense and play off the ball and have good IQ. Doesn't need the ball in his hands to be successful. I think Bronny will be phenomenal at that role there. But the Los Angeles Lakers, as it is constructed, their roster is pretty good. I was looking at it the other day. We got Rui AD. Not we. I'm a Sacramento Kings fan. My bad. Let me go put my cap on real quick, man. Shout out my dog Kit LA. But they have a really good constructed roster. D'Angelo Russell is has a player option. LeBron's a player option. Max Christie is a restricted free agent. And then you have Rui AD. You got AR-15. You got Hayes. You got me, Spencer Dinwiddie. You got Seawood. You got Connect. That hard ass name. You also have Prince. I think I might be missing somebody else, which sounds kind of crazy. Yeah, Bron, of course, because I think Bron's he's gonna re-sign with Lakers. Like, there's no way Bronny gets drafted and then he just leaves anyways. That would be freaking insane. But I'm excited for this, man. Let's stop the nepotism talk. Okay. End of the day, If I had a son and I had the ability to do what LeBron did, I would do it 10 times out of 10. If my dad was in that position and he had the opportunity to put me on, who am I to turn that down? Especially to the NBA. Michael Jordan couldn't get his son to the league. That's a conversation that started right now. That's the conversation on Twitter right now that is in that has everybody in shambles. Everybody's one person said, "Dang, Jordan couldn't get his son to the league. That's y'all GOAT." I'm not saying, I'm not picking sides, but I'm just saying I'm here for that conversation because Bron got his son to the league. That has to be added to the GOAT conversation. There's no way it doesn't happen. If everybody's saying that Bronny was averaging less than 4 points a game, okay, Peyton Watson, my dog, averaged less than 4 points a game, came off the bench at UCLA, went in the first round, won an NBA championship a few years after. Or I think it might have been a year or two after, right? Peyton Watson's an NBA player. Bronny James will be very fine. He'll be good in the NBA. It's a lot of open space, different game, up and down, which fits his play style, which fits this man right here's play style, okay? So just sit back and watch and relax and enjoy the show. This is going to be phenomenal for basketball. That game 1, though, when he does suit up, them tickets is going to be averaging 10,000 for nosebleeds. Yeah, I'm talking about you have to save up 2 months of rent, 2 months of mortgage to pay them tickets. You did what I'm saying. If you're a regular civilian, like, yeah, boy. But when they come to Sacramento, that's going to be even crazier. Oh, my gosh. But that's my spiel for the day, man. I just want to get on here and talk about that for sure. Just to tell everybody, man, once again, cut it out. I don't want to hear nothing about no damn nepotism. Go trip on everybody else that's had it happen these past decades in all these organizations, man. Go trip on them. Then you can come back and trip on it if you want to, you know what I'm saying? But don't just pick and choose. Have the same energy for everything. Sell us out. Signing out. Sale is off air. Sayonara. Peace.